Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having the zodiac sign Taurus on the 7th house cusp in a natal chart. Now, somebody that has a Taurus on the 7th house cusp, I think one quick conclusion or obvious conclusion one can come to would be that this person may desire a significant other or partner that's stable, loyal, steadfast, somebody that's very dependable. Could be somebody that strongly helps pay the bills in his or her home. A person that is financially stable and secure. Person that has stability and consistency in his or her personality, stolidness. I look at this placement and someone that's very loyal and steadfast. This person may seek a significant other that's not going to be wavering and be like one person one day and then the next. This person may disdain vacillating personalities, whether it's a significant other or possibly in a partnership situation, such as a business partnership scenario. I look at this, and the 7th house, interestingly, it also, as many of you know, it governs legal matters and legalities. Ironically enough, I was involved in, I guess you could say, it was a very quick legal issue one time with somebody. And ironically enough, okay, I have Scorpio on my descendant, but this person had Scorpio rising and had Taurus on the descendant. I guess I represented the legal enemy in this particular case and vice versa. And what happened was this person wanted me to vacate a residence, and I left the person a message and I said, okay, we could either do this the carburetor way or we could do this the easy carburetor way. The easy carburetor way, of course, represented just me staying and let's move along peacefully and forget about things. I said, basically, you're going to have to get me out through legal means. And that, of course, represented the carburetor, the not so easy way. And ultimately, this person emerged victorious, and person having Scorpio rising, we know Scorpio sign could be indomitable, and seems like many of them find ways to win ultimately. And I lost the case. But the point being is that as far as legal people in legal scenarios or open adversaries, Taurus, okay, is on the 7th house cusp, and it doesn't necessarily mean the person's going to have legal battles or have open adversaries that are people that have Taurus prominently placed in their chart, though it could indicate that in some situations. But what it does is it represents these people can be very obstinate, stubborn, very intractable, and could be formidable as well, and people that are not going to give in easily. On the same token, the person that has Taurus on the 7th house cusp can exhibit these qualities in matters pertaining to legal issues and show a lot of persistence and fight with dogged effort, but be very methodical in the process, and they're very prudent over these things as well. Over things that are connected with contracts and negotiations, with Taurus on the 7th house cusp, this person again may show this pragmatism and being very methodical, and this person may very strongly look at all the fine print before embarking on something that's contractual, and can really take their time in assessing all the pros and cons of things. I had this same person that had Scorpio rising with Taurus on the 7th said to me, well, Eddie, you're too impulsive and things. Like, you got to just, you got to really take your time on these things, and don't move very impulsively. Don't be in such a hurry to get these things done. Don't sign up for these things. They're just, they could be get rich quick schemes. And of course, I was young and reckless and didn't listen to this person. But the point being that this person can show a lot of prudence and a lot of caution regarding these matters, which is, of course, it's very good. And Taurus being an earth sign, it's economical. And anything connected with negotiation, this person, I would say, wants to get the best bang for his or her buck, and which is, of course, is very positive. And I understand, having Taurus rising, I know what that's about. So when I look at this placement as well, now the seventh house, of course, this is something that it's not just the significant other relationship. This is relationships in general, and this could be a person that does attract those obstinate people from time to time, but also those loyal people that may stick by them through thick and thin, through adversity, through the trials and tribulations. These people may attract people that are connected, perhaps with some kind of, I guess you could say, have Taurus interest or work life, such as economists or somebody in finance, or somebody dealing with money strongly, like a stockbroker, some like a pawnbroker, some people that have a good value of what the dollar is. So people that have very good, I guess you could say, monetary ability and skills. And this can attract somebody that might be financially secure, but on the other side of the coin, the person with Taurus on the 7th house cusp may be very giving, and really it may help their significant other or help others out in relationships, whether it's platonic or otherwise, monetarily as well. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having Taurus on the 7th house cusp in a natal chart. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having the zodiac sign Gemini on the 7th house cusp in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.